So let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pretty much holding really well. It is holding as stably as possible, and just a little bit ago it went and it created the all-time high towards 107,900. Now this is almost $108,000 area that it hit. It's sitting at 106,500. And like we talked about it yesterday and the day before yesterday, and I told you that I don't care about any of those areas because my area is 102,500. As long as Bitcoin continues to hold above this area, we can only expect Bitcoin to go and create the all-time high, which is 110. And after that, we can start talking about $120,000. All this on the basis of this one area. Of course, if it hits the all-time high, then I will start talking about 110 to go and hold that area, and then I can start saying now 120 can be achieved if it goes and stabilizes 110. But right now it is too early to comment on any of that. All we want from Bitcoin is to continuously hold on to 102,500. Now, as long as this area is intact, which is the case scenario right now, we have not seen a single candle with this body closing below it since the day it is captured. And this is pretty much phenomenal. I mean, the whole market is staying stable and Bitcoin is staying stable from previous 2 weeks in this range, all because of this area of 102,500. The moment we lose this area, it will be pretty much conclusive that Bitcoin is going down. But I will still go give one last chance to Bitcoin at 97,300, just in case to avoid a fake dump. That will be our last support. If we lose 97,300, as I mentioned previously in other video as well, if we lose, which means we close 2 daily candles below the area of 97,300, that will be our first indication that the journey towards $70,000 has started. Afterwards, Bitcoin can do anything. We wouldn't fall for it and we would assume the top is in. Now we are going to go and create the new bottom for 2025. But for all that, first we need to lose 102,500, then 97,300. If we are not losing these areas, we cannot get bearish. The only thing, like, it is holding the most bullish support. Like I said, even yesterday when it was sitting at $105,000, I told you that Bitcoin is not moving down much. It is not that far from its all-time high. It's hardly 3 to 5% down. It's not like the rest of the market. So Bitcoin is in a very good place to have this overall upward journey of creating new all-time high and then going towards 120, which is the maximum target for Bitcoin we were talking about for months anyway. If Bitcoin loses this, then we can comfortably assume the top is in. Then we will prepare for 70K. At $70,000, I will see that can we talk about 50 or 32. The crazy areas that no one wants to go and talk about it. But all that is the exaggerated case scenario. We will talk about it once we get there. At this stage, all we care about is 102,500. We are left with 9 days in May. Generally, the ending of month is interesting. So let's see if Bitcoin is going to give us a high ending note, or is it going to start dumping and give us a red month. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.